Today we are going to take you to Den in its new location at Jingumae Shibuya. Den is one of the most inspiring restaurants that we've been to recently. As we all know, Japan has one of the best service, if not the best service in the world. But this experience took great service to a whole new level. First, they upgraded us to the VIP room. If you'd like to request the VIP room, it'll cost you 4,000 yen. But if nobody requested it that day, you may be lucky like us who got upgraded. So here's the hobbit-sized door. Let's go in. Wow, more wooden decor. Let's check out this VIP room that sits around 4 to 5 people max. It's definitely exclusive and private. We feel like royalty. There's a window in the VIP room that opens up to a whole new world. The best view in the kitchen. Hi! Of course, you can close the window if you want more privacy, but who wants to miss out on all the exciting culinary action that goes on all night? Den is a modern Kaiseki restaurant in which they use the freshest seasonal ingredients in their dishes. The chef is actually really good friends with a lot of local farmers and fishermen. His sister's actually an organic farmer, so they get all of their ingredients fresh. Our waitress tonight is Noriko. She's so passionate about the restaurant and the food and so knowledgeable about every single dish and has the patience to explain everything to us in details. We were so lucky to have her tonight. Let's unveil the first treat. It looks like an ice cream cookie, very crunchy on the outside and gooey on the inside with a myriad of flavors, including sweet and acidic. It's actually foie gras mixed with persimmon, which is kind of like a Japanese apricot. Also mixed with pickles, and the pickles are actually marinated with vinegar, smoked for half a year outside of Tokyo. They put in so much effort just to perfect one ingredient. Speaking of effort, they gave us personalized napkins before we start dinner to make us feel even more special. Here is a dish that looks like tofu, but it's no ordinary tofu because it is tofu mixed with shirako and starch. Shirako is milk, which is the seminal fluid of fish and usually doesn't taste so great by itself. But here, along with the Japanese broth, green leek, and crunchy rice crackers, the alchemy is phenomenal. Next, we're served warm plates. Actually, these plates are all handcrafted by the chef's friends. The next dish is called Den Taki, and it's personally served by Chef Zayu.
面白い。
面白い。Thank you very much.
Our restaurant name Den Taki Fried Chicken.
Really?
Oh, that's why your place Taki.
Gotta say, Chef Zayu looks pretty good in this photo. Fast food in a fine dining restaurant, how refreshing. Let's check out what's inside. Look! How adorable, little chicken with the fried chicken. This restaurant continues to surprise us with their creativity. We all get something different. My sister got a Hong Kong flag since they know we're from Hong Kong. Extremely crispy and tasty on the outside with glutinous sticky rice and crunchy pine nuts on the inside. It's simply delicious. Of course, you'll also see the chef's beloved dog who comes to work with him all the time. And listed on the box are also the chef's favorite restaurants around the world. They're all his good friends. Next, we have buri sashimi. That's yellowtail sashimi from Shizuoka. And it is paired with shiso sprout and flowers. Instead of the usual shiso leaves, flower and sprouts are more fragrant, along with wasabi and the soy sauce already inside the sashimi. Another hit. Chef Zayu is preparing the next dish for us. Chef Zayu is actually really young to be a head chef. In Japan, you usually have to be at least over 40. Chef Zayu opened his very first Den restaurant at the young age of 29, and it's only been about a decade. So here it is. Thank you very much. This is new style sukiyaki. As expected, everything is innovative here. The beef is just juicy, tasty, succulent, absolutely delicious, along with the perfectly cooked eggs and fresh leeks, and also shunkiku, which is chrysanthemum. Some people don't like the taste, but it works perfectly well here. And I gotta say, the portion for this dish is huge. I mean, by this time, I was really quite full. But of course, I'll carry on because I'm not gonna miss out on anything. The next dish is quite spectacular. It is one of the signature dishes of Den. It takes a lot of time, planning, and preparation to get this dish ready.
And my friend is farmer. And every morning, maybe fresh vegetable. Or this one.
Wow, that's very
Today, 24 types vegetable.
24 types.
You heard it right. 24 different types of vegetables are picked fresh every single day from the chef's friends' farms. All 24 different types of vegetables not only have their own unique tastes, but they're all cooked differently. Some are fried, as you can hear from this crunch. Some are broiled, some are seasoned. They certainly all put a smile on our faces. The consistent theme of the evening is that the chef indeed has a lot of friends, from fishermen, farmer, suppliers to other restaurateurs. I think it's really smart to be well connected because you get the best and freshest ingredients for your restaurant. Let's take a moment to visit the bathroom. It smells like tea, and we also appreciate the black and mysterious decor. Getting back to the food, the next dish is this. Duck meat rice with carrot, burdock, seasonal vegetables. They use duck meat because it has more fat, hence more flavor to the rice. Okay, let's mix it for us. Pairing it with hot Japanese miso soup. The duck meat rice, they used dashi to cook the rice instead of water in order to bring out the umami taste and also the overall fragrance. Oishii desu ne! Before serving us the next dish, they gave us a challenge. We have to solve this puzzle. They gave us newspapers circling specific letters, and we have to try to guess what kind of message they're trying to send us. Wow, I feel like a detective. Ooh, figured it out. The message was thank you. They gave us English newspapers because we're English speakers. They also gave our friend Japanese newspapers because he's Japanese. After the puzzle, we suddenly find ourselves in the middle of some dirty gardening with all the gardening tools, the gloves, the soil. What's going on here? Are we in Twilight Zone or something? What are we eating? It's dessert?
So we cannot eat this, right?
Yes.
Only this one?
Yeah, you can eat all.
Oh, we can eat all?
Yeah, without scope.
Of course, you can eat everything except the gardening tools. This is sesame pudding with coffee shavings. One thing we like about this restaurant is that they regularly do chef and student exchange programs with other restaurants in different countries. So a chef from abroad can come here to Den to work for a few months and vice versa, exchanging ideas and coming up with brilliant out-of-the-box desserts such as this. Next, this is not Starbucks. It is Star Compact's Den as a joke, because Den used to have 2-star Michelin, then 1-star Michelin, After moving to this new location, they don't have any stars yet, but they're way beyond getting stars. They deserve more than 3 stars according to our rating. This looks like coffee, tastes like coffee, but it has no coffee inside. It is cream cheese mousse with black truffle and several different types of Japanese tea. It is simply delicious, definitely one of my favorites of the evening. Overall, Den is one of the best restaurants in Tokyo that we've tried so far. It is unique, creative, delicious, fun. The people are super sweet, not because they treated us like VIPs, but because they treated us like friends. We enjoyed every second of it. Their passion is infectious. They also made the rice that we couldn't finish into onigiri for us to take home, another special touch.